What's up?
Alan Turner. Alan blasted Turner. I tell you, if he goes on like this, I won't be responsible for my actions.
Well, he can be rather trying, but he means well.
That's his problem. He doesn't know what he means. Telling me how to pull pints. It's insulting. I've pulled more pints than he's had hot dinners. And that's quite a few pints.
You'll get over it.
Yeah, suppose I will. You all right, Dolly?
Of course. Well, maybe a bit tired, Henry. Who's that?
Mrs.
Right,
April
I'll
Brooks.
see you later. As in Archie Brooks? His mother. Afternoon, Henry.
Good afternoon.
Isn't the bus service shocking? I should have been here ages ago. It's only 6 miles.
But I thought you...
Oh, no. Well, yeah. Very nice man picked me up at the bus stop, gave me a lift in. I don't normally accept lifts from strange men, but he looked harmless enough. See you later.
Still not asked her then?
Look, I'm getting round to it. What's the problem anyway?
You've been stood here 10 minutes.
It's been days since you sent her that Valentine's card and you've still not done out.
Yeah, well, that's just it, isn't it?
We already told you we sent her most of them.
Yeah, well, there's still that extra one. One that none of us sent her.
Oh, what difference does that make?
I'd just like to know who I'm up against, that's all.
Just go for it. What have you got to lose?
Go on, go up to her. Ask her out. If she says no, then at least you know where you stand, eh?
Just like to know. Well, here goes nothing.
I'm thinking of moving closer to Beckendale. After all, I can't rely on lifts from strangers and broken down old buses forever. And if I want to see more of Archie, I've got to do something.
Yeah, I quite understand, my dear, but housing is difficult to come by around here. So you decided to come back, then?
I was talking to Dolly.
Ah, very nice for you. Well, perhaps you'd like to give April a drink.
I was just about to. Ooh, don't tell me you're actually serving in here this lunchtime. That makes a change.
Well, only just this one.
What?
I'm going to take Nick to the hospital to pick up Elsa. You see, she's coming up this afternoon.
Isn't that lovely? A little baby coming home. Oh, it quite takes me back.
By the way, that means you'll have to do this afternoon's delivery by yourself.
What delivery?
The new glasses.
What new glasses?
Oh, didn't I tell you? They're coming at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Oh, dear. The bitter appears to be out as well. Change it while I'm gone, will you?
I should have come round sooner, but, well, I knew you'd be up to your eyes in it.
Oh, to tell you the truth, we have been. What with dashing off to the hospital twice a day, making sure Elsa's OK, and then getting this place ready for the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good job Alan Turner gave me a few days off, I can tell you. Oh, but she's worth it. She's a lovely little thing. She's just like Elsa was when she was a baby.
I can imagine.
Oh, I can show you. This is a photograph Nick took of her at the hospital. Oh, you really do forget how tiny they are, don't you?
Yes, yes, you do. Look, I'll leave this with you and then give you some peace.
Oh, you're not dashing off so soon.
Oh, well, there are 1 or 2 things I need to do, I'm afraid.
Oh, you can stay for a cup of coffee, surely.
Well, maybe just a quick one.
Nick and Elsa will be really disappointed if they'd missed you.
Oh, are they,
Well, Alan Turner's fetching them from the hospital. They should be here any minute. So you can be the first person to welcome the new arrival to Beckendale.
It looks good.
Yeah, put on £3 over the weekend.
Kim.
Keep this up and you'll see a big change when you get back from your trip.
Yes, well, I'm not sure I should be going, to tell you the truth.
Oh, come on, Frank. It's been fixed for weeks.
It'd still be cancelled.
An interesting opportunity, you said. I mean, a week away, visiting all those foreign capitals, studying their European heritage schemes.
Yes, Kim.
And picking up hints for the Dales.
The idea's good. It's the timing that bothers me now.
Timing's ideal, if you ask me. Get you out of Chris's hair for a week or so. Give this silly rivalry a chance to cool off.
And you'd like that, would you?
Hostilities to cease? I should say so.
Because you've had enough upset, I suppose. I tell you, Kim, the more I think about it, the angrier I get.
Frank.
Didn't Dolly think of the effect that something like this would have on you?
I think Dolly had more important things on her mind.
All right. Even if she did have to go through with something like this, there was no need to tell you about it. Of all people, surely.
Look, Frank, it's over. It's happened. Nothing can change it, and, well, there's no more to say, is there?
I tell you, Zoe, that man's getting too big for his boots. Do this, Henry. Do that, Henry. Check that delivery, Henry. Change that barrel, Henry.
Alan Turner does have an unfortunate manner sometimes.
Unfortunate? Thought Amos was bad enough. He was the Archangel Gabriel compared with him.
Henry?
I tell you, Amos was right about him, you know. All sweetness and light when he wanted to muscle in here. But there's precious little of that left now.
Henry? Who's that with April?
Hmm? Oh. That's another rumman, if you ask me.
Do you know him?
No, neither does April. At least, she said she didn't half an hour ago.
What?
Yeah, pulled up in a car a little earlier on. Looked as if they were having a right to do. She said he was a complete stranger who offered her a lift at the bus stop in Opp.
Make way for the new arrival.
Hi, Mum.
Hello, Elsa.
Oh, come and have a look at her, Dolly.
Isn't she clever?
Yes, so was Zoe Tate by all accounts. Yes, Elsa, she's lovely. Well, I must be going.
Oh, but you haven't shown Elsa your present yet.
Oh, Dolly, that's gorgeous.
Oh, Alan dropped his present off earlier.
Oh, that was nothing.
Nothing? Only a bank book in the baby's name.
With £100 in it.
100?
It was just a token, you know.
In fact, Nick and I were talking this morning, Mr. Turner, about how good you've been to us.
Well, I wouldn't really say that.
Almost like one of the family.
Well, I must admit, over these last few days, I've begun to feel a bit like an honorary grandfather.
And we're so grateful to you too, Dolly. We wouldn't have had a roof over our heads now if it hadn't have been for you.
Well, I don't.
In fact, we're glad you're both here, because there's something rather special we want to ask the two of you.
Oh?
Yeah, we've been trying to decide who we'd like as godparents.
What? Do you mean us?
Yes.
Oh, that's splendid, isn't it, Dolly?
Jack!
I missed you at lunchtime. What happened?
Well, I thought I'd press on with this.
Well, we can't see you go hungry.
Oh, thanks, love.
Oh, don't thank me. Annie made them. I told her not to if you couldn't be bothered to stop for lunch.
Yeah. Have you been in touch with Dolly?
I rang home farm. Kim says she's gone out.
Well, maybe that's a good sign. She's a tough nut, is our Dolly, you know. She's had to be.
No, she didn't look very tough at the hospital.
Oh, she'll cope, love.
Look, she was coping on Thursday, on the surface. It's what's going on underneath that bothers me.
Well, we make very capable women up here in Beckendale, you know. Something in the air, Ma always says. I mean, look at you. 6 months ago, you were just a baby in arms. Didn't know your barley from your corn or your digger from your combine harvester.
All right, Jack.
Now look at you. A real earthy woman of the soil.
I said all right.
Hey, look at this.
What?
Well, to cap it all, you're even sorting out the things I forget. Like getting someone to clear that right of way.
What?
So stop worrying about Dolly, OK? She's been through worse and she's come through the other side.
Well, I haven't fixed up any people for you.
What?
They're nothing to do with me.
Well, who the hell are they?
I know you're desperate, but I promise you, Ray, a few more days, that's all. Just trust me. I know my son. He's about ready to believe I'm the Mother Teresa of Otten, but I don't want to push it too far. Look, your fine's not due for a week. I'll have that 500 quid for you in a few days.
Right.
I'm just nipping down to the Woolpack to sort out tonight.
Uh-huh.
Did you get through to the council?
Yeah, I just spoke to them now.
So what did they say?
It's all my fault.
What?
That they sent us a letter telling us that the right-of-way had to be cleared.
Well, that is true, Jack.
Yeah, that we failed to act on it.
And that's true as well.
So we've only ourselves to blame if they took it out of our hands and got their own men to do it. You will go on. That's true too, I suppose.
Well, they did give us fair warning.
Wrong. They gave Joe fair warning. He just didn't bother telling us.
Well, look on the bright side. At least the work's being done now.
But that's not the point.
It saved you a job.
It's the principle of the thing, though, isn't it? Joe gets a letter from the council. Joe ignores it. Joe feels like a break. Joe swans off to France. I tell you, Sarah, there's nothing worse than a business where one partner doesn't pull his weight.
Bill? Bill, is Archie there, please?
Godfather, Seth. That's what they've asked me to be. Godfather to the baby.
Excuse me, Alan. So what did you say?
Well, naturally, I said I'd be delighted. Alan. But it is quite a responsibility, you know.
Oh, ah.
Yes, I was talking to the curate about it just now.
Oh, that's why you didn't get here sooner. You were chatting to the curate.
But what he was saying, that godparents these days take their duties far too lightly. Henry. Now, that is something that I have no intention of doing, Seth.
We all know, Mr. Turner, you're a man who takes his responsibilities very seriously.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Where you keep us running around at that fish farm.
Well, I like to keep on top of things, Seth. You know me.
Aye. Well, that you can tell me then. Why you got no bitter in this pub of yours? I've been having to sup keg all dinner time.
Did you change that barrel, Henry?
No, I didn't.
Well, I did tell you to. Didn't you hear me? Just before I left for the hospital.
Yes, Alan, I heard you.
Well, then I don't understand.
Well, it's quite simple. I ignored you.
Ignored me?
Like this.
Henry? 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 I do think you're being unreasonable over this.
Unreasonable?
Well, I only asked you to change a barrel.
No, Alan. Actually, you told me to change a barrel.
Oh, well, it all amounts to the same thing.
Not in my book, it doesn't.
Henry?
I've already told you. I don't like being told what to do by outsiders.
Excuse me?
Outsiders? I would like to remind you that I'm the licensee of the Woolpack.
And I would like to remind you that I am still the owner.
And as the poor downtrodden barmaid, may I suggest that one of you actually gets out there and serves someone?
Now, just a moment,
Alan,
Sarah.
Apparently there's no bitter. And there are customers out there with their tongues hanging out, while you two are in here arguing about who's going to serve them.
That's not my fault.
Well, I hope you're not going to blame me.
Oh, good
I'm
heavens.
only trying to delegate as a good licensee should.
Which doesn't mean treating the owner as a hired help.
Henry, you get down to the cellar and change that barrel.
What?
Alan, you get into the bar and serve someone.
I beg your pardon?
Whatever your differences, you can sort them out later.
Now, just hang on a minute,
Unless,
Sarah.
of course, you want to be the licensee and you want to be the owner of a pub with no trade.
Well, that certainly wouldn't be my fault.
Right. And it won't be mine either.
I still can't get used to it. Me and Auntie.
How do you think I feel then? And Dad?
Oh, never mind you two. What about me? I'm sure I'm much too young to be a grandma. And I'm sure Caroline Bates will feel just the same. Did you phone her?
Mum's over the moon about it, just like you, Elizabeth.
Well...
Oh, Mum says she can't wait to come down and see the baby as soon as she's got someone to look after Gran.
Well, maybe we will both get used to it.
Mr. Turner certainly seemed quite pleased with being a, what did he call it, an honorary grandfather.
Yeah. Just seeing how he jumped at the chance being a godparent as well.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Just why he's being so pleasant and generous.
If you ask me, you two should stop thinking about Mr. Turner and start thinking about your own affairs.
What?
Well, look at this bank book. It's in the name of Miss Bates, or hadn't you noticed? Only this little one isn't Miss Bates, is she? So if you ask me, you ought to start thinking about rearranging that wedding of yours.
There's plenty of time for that.
Oh, yeah, Elsie, but...
Besides, we've got some news about names ourselves.
What, you thought of a name already?
Yeah, we thought Alice for a first name.
After Gran.
And Rose for a middle name.
Because we like it.
Alice Rose Bates.
Yes.
I like it. So that's even more reason to think about getting married as soon as possible, isn't it? So you can actually register her.
We can register her without getting married.
Yeah, but Elsa...
And we are going to have a lot to think about these next few weeks, just coping with this little one.
Yeah, but we shouldn't just let all our plans slip away.
Oh, thought so. She's wet. Come on, Daddy, your turn.
Mum?
Archie.
You made me jump.
Did I? I've just been over to the post office.
What, have you drawn all your money out?
Not all of it, no. Won't let me have it all.
Oh. Well, good. Don't fritter it away.
Why not?
Well, you should save it for something special.
You got any ideas about that? No. About Laddo here in the car, do you think he's got any ideas? I know. We could pay for his court fine for him, couldn't we? That'd be an idea, wouldn't it? That's specialty. Do me a favour, Mother. Next time you want a private conversation, have it somewhere slightly less public than Woolpack Bar, will you?
He's a good man, Archie.
Aren't they all?
I need him, Archie.
Yeah. And he needs my 500 quid.
He's just got himself in a spot of bother, that's all. I've got to help him.
Yeah, because if you don't, he'll leave you like all the others did. So you found my bank book, didn't you? Thought, here's a way of keeping it for a few more weeks.
I get lonely on my own, Archie.
This is what you really came for, isn't it? Me money. Take it. I'll post rest to you.
I'll not forget this, Archie, never.
No, of course you won't. You know, I really thought you'd change this time, Mum. I did, I believed you. The sad thing is, you don't feel one little bit guilty, do you? Mother. You're no kind of mother to me. Just go.
I need him, Archie. I'm sorry.
So am I.
That's the last of the luggage from the hall, Frank.
Right, thanks.
Well, have a good trip.
Dolly.
Oh, was there something else?
Yes, Dolly, actually there was. To tell you the truth, I want to talk to you about Kim.
Oh, I see. So she's told you.
What do you expect, for heaven's sake? We all live under the same roof. Now, your life is your own affair, but I think in the circumstances you might have kept this from Kim.
Well, as you yourself have just said, it's a bit difficult living under the same roof.
Even so?
I needed to talk to Kim as a friend. I needed her support. I'm on my own.
In this instance, you should have thought it through, Dolly. You know how desperately Kim is to have children. Have you any idea the effect that this is having on her?
Oh, so it's all right for you to involve me in your problems, but if I have any problems, then you don't want to know?
That's not true.
Oh, so I have to keep quiet, do I? Just in case I touch a raw nerve. Is that what you're saying? Oh, let's play happy families, Dolly, but don't let's rock the boat because we might make life uncomfortable. I was in a mess, Frank. I had enough to think about just getting out of it. I'm sorry. I really couldn't start to think about you and Kim as well.
Want to talk about it? I am your friend, remember?
Oh, is that what you are today? I get a bit confused with you.
What?
Girlfriend yesterday, friend today. Don't know which act it's going to be next. Oh, I'm getting sick of it at all, to tell it the truth. People play stupid games with me all the time. Look, you can keep your Archie, I'm your friend. Act like you can keep all the others, all right?
Look, I know April's upset you, but that's no reason to take it out on me.
Oh, if you ask me, you're worse than her.
What?
Look, she's got a reason for behaving like an idiot. She's old, and she's stupid, and she's frightened. What's your excuse?
So, who's the boyfriend then, Paula?
Mind your own business.
Nice car, expensive suit, a bit flash if you ask me.
You don't miss a thing, do you? You must know, he's called Phil, and he's my brother.
So, you haven't got a boyfriend then?
No. What is this, the Spanish Inquisition?
Well, someone who got 10 Valentine cards must have someone at least.
Oh, that. Someone's idea of a joke, I expect. My mum sent me one. That I do know.
Your mum sent you a Valentine's card?
It's stupid. She sends one every year, in case I don't get any real ones.
I wasted her money this year.
Everyone gone?
Yeah. It's just you and me now. At last.
Not quite.
Yeah.
You happy?
Yeah? Elsa?
Look, just give me a chance, Nick, OK?
Oh, no, I don't mean we should get married straight away.
Thank God for that.
No, I just don't think we should let our plans slip away, that's all. Maybe in a couple of weeks, eh?
Maybe.
You've not gone off the idea, have you? Now the baby's here.
Of course not.
It's just, well, you don't seem very keen on talking about it all of a sudden.
Nick, we're not going to have any time to ourselves for the foreseeable future. We have a baby. She's going to take up all our thoughts and energies.
Well, Frank's gone.
It's gone, but not forgotten.
I'm sorry? I don't quite...
Oh, it's quite simple. He's gone, but not before he gave me a right ear bashing. About how I really shouldn't upset Kim. How I really shouldn't be inconsiderate to Kim. And the next time I have a minor personal problem like an abortion to face, would I please not involve Kim? What gives you this right, hmm? What gives you this right to all this concern when I'm not entitled to any? I'm sorry.
No, I've behaved unforgivably, haven't I?
Look, just take no notice of me, OK? I'm not at my best right now.
Going to see Charlie like that, trying to interfere.
Yeah, yes, you did.
It just hurt so badly, Dolly. To see you like that and, well, to know what you were going to do. It was as if somebody was laughing at me. You want a child? Well, we'll give it to somebody else. Oh, just as the final joke, she won't want it. It was as if I was being paid back for something. You may have all this, but, well, we won't let you have the one thing you really want.
I felt as though I was being paid back too, you know. You stepped out of line, Dolly. Now you're going to suffer. We've both been through a bit of a nightmare, haven't we?
Yeah.
Hello again.
Hello. Didn't recognise you without hail and pace.
No.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
What?
Look, does this bus go past that new hamburger place?
You know, why are you feeling hungry?
Well, no, not really. I just wondered if you wanted to go there sometime. Or to the pictures, perhaps. With me.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Well, what about Friday, then?
Why not?
Yes.